Which planet is known as the red planet? Mars. What is the largest ocean on Earth? Pacific Ocean. Which country is both an island and a continent? Australia. What is the capital of Japan? Tokyo. Which is the smallest country in the world? Vatican City. What is the national flower of India? Lotus. Which continent has the most countries? Africa. Which country is famous as the land of the rising sun? Japan. What is the world's longest river? Nile River. Which desert is the largest in the world? Sahara Desert. What gas do plants release during photosynthesis? Oxygen. Which organ in the human body purifies blood? Kidney. What is the chemical symbol of gold? O. How many bones are there in an adult human body? 206. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Diamond. Which planet is known for its beautiful rings? Saturn. What part of the brain controls balance? Cerebellum. Which vitamin is produced when our skin is exposed to sunlight? Vitamin D. Which is the fastest land animal? Cheetah. What is the study of earthquakes called? Seismology. Who was the first president of India? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Who discovered India by sea route? Vasco da Gama. Which city is known as the Pink City? Jaipur. What was the ancient name of Sri Lanka? Ceylon. Who wrote the Indian national anthem? Rabindranath Tagore. Which city is known as the City of Joy? Kolkata. Which Mughal emperor built the Taj Mahal? Shah Jahan. In which year did India get independence? 1947. Who was known as the Iron Man of India? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Where are the Great Pyramids located? Egypt. Who invented the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. What does www stand for in a website browser? World Wide Web. Who is known as the father of computers? Charles Babbage. What was the first social media platform ever created? 6 Degrees. Which company created the iPhone? Apple. What is the full form of USB? Universal Serial Bus. Who invented the light bulb? Thomas Edison. What is the smallest unit of data in a computer? Bit. What does I stand for? Artificial intelligence. What is the name of the first satellite launched into space? Sputnik 1. Which sport is known as the king of sports? Football. Who won the first Cricket World Cup? West Indies. How many players are there in a football team? 11. Who is known as the Flying Sikh of India? Milkha Singh. Which sport uses a shuttlecock? Badminton. Who holds the record for most Olympic gold medals? Michael Phelps. Which country invented chess? India. What is the national sport of Japan? Sumo wrestling. Who is called the god of cricket? Sachin Tendulkar. Which is the world's most watched sport? Football. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet? William Shakespeare. Which is the longest epic in the world? Mahabharata. What is the national language of China? Mandarin. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci. What is the currency of Japan? Yen. Which festival is known as the Festival of Lights? Diwali. What is the main language spoken in Brazil? Portuguese. Which dance form originated in Tamil Nadu? Bharatanatyam. What is the art of paper folding called? Origami. Who is the author of Harry Potter series? J.K. Rowling. Which bird is a universal symbol of peace? Dove. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert? Camel. What is the world's largest mammal? Blue whale. What is the tallest mountain in the world? Mount Everest. Which fruit is known as the king of fruits? Mango. What is the world's fastest bird? Peregrine falcon. Which metal is liquid at room temperature? Mercury. Which is the only mammal capable of flight? Bat. Which is the smallest bone in the human body? Stapes. What is the most spoken language in the world? English. What is the coldest place on Earth? Antarctica. How many continents are there in the world? 7. Which is the only planet that supports life? Earth. What instrument measures temperature? Thermometer. Which is the most popular beverage in the world after water? Tea.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel.